One time when I was in the first bishopric that I have ever been in, the bishop's name was Paul Mortensen, and the other counselor was named Dick Newcomb. We had a good little bishopric. It was fun. We were all close to the same age and had kind of the same aspirations and inspirations. It was really interesting. After we'd gone a couple of 3 years, we had the responsibility once every 3 months, rotating in the bishopric, to give the bishopric message and the ward bulletin. And it came my turn, and as I was wondering what I would do, a little piece of the past came up and hit me right square in the front teeth. So I wrote 2 letters. I wrote one that was only to go to the bishop, and I wrote the other one to go out to the other ward members. And the letter to the bishop talked about how all of the problems in the ward and personal problems of the saints, and how he wished that that the bishop has told us many of the stories of the people in the ward, and that there's a lot of repenting that needed to be done, and that this was going on and that was going on that was bad. And finally, at the end, I said, I hope that we brothers and sisters, we just got to repent of all of this stuff and hold on to the iron rod and hope that it's not wired. And so I took the deacon that had that particular paper right to the bishop's house, watched him take it in and leave it. I wasn't going to take any chances with that letter. And he came back out and got in the car, and we took him back and got the rest of the letters and went on. When Bishop Mortensen came home, his wife was already home, and he walked in the door and she said, "Paul, have you seen the ward letter?" He said, "No, not yet." She said, "Think you better read it." So he read it, and he just boiled over. Oh, he was so mad, so mad. He called the person that did the ward letter, that typed it up and run it off. And he said, "Sister Brown, have you seen the bishopric message this month?" And she said, "Oh, yes, Bishop. It was a wonderful message. I really, really enjoyed it." He said, "You did?" And she said, "Yes." She was in on it, by the way. And they went on for a little while. And finally, she couldn't handle it any longer. She said, "Oh, Bishop, the letter you got is different than everybody else's." He said, "Those devils," and hung up the phone. So, you see, once you got it in you, it never goes away. You keep trying to repent. You don't do it near as often, but it's there somehow. And I apologize.